to that. Okay. Subscribe to the channel. We're gonna. Damn it! I'm looking at the wrong monitor. Let me do that live stream again. Shit. Hey, what's up guys? It's Rico here, and it is day number 15? No, 18. 18 of quarantine. You know what? It's like Groundhog Day. I don't even know what day it is, but I do know this. I am still being productive and creative because I'm using Zoom. And no, this is not a paid sponsorship, but Zoom, if you're listening, I'm totally down to work with you. Anyways, I just want to share some creative hacks and tricks that I learned this last 2 weeks using Zoom. And now the first one isn't part of Zoom itself. It's actually something that I think is really, really important for anyone who works on the computer for many, many hours. Anything over 3 hours is many, many hours. I'm one of those people. So as you can tell, my computer is up here on a laptop stand. I got this off of Amazon for like 40 bucks. It's awesome. I have a link below. Definitely get one. I think they're amazing. And here's the reason why. Before that, I was working on a computer and I started noticing that I was cramping or getting pains in my shoulder. You're doing this number, your head is looking down, and if you do that for 5, 6, 7 hours, that's a lot of stress on your neck and your shoulders. And I had a friend of mine actually tell me that, and I think my posture was getting messed up because of that. So now anywhere I go, I take this with me and I set up and I start working with it eye level, so I'm not looking down. So that's the first reason I think this is amazing. The second has to do with the camera. Now, if I'm looking at this right now, the camera is more, it's straight on with me. It's more even with my face compared to the laptop being on the actual desk itself, which has the camera angled up, looking up my nose, looking at my double chin. First thing, let's just log on to Zoom. So if you don't have an account, I have a link below. You can definitely set one up. They're free. Guys, Zoom is free. I've used Zoom for the longest time for free. I just started paying for it this month because I'm having meetings that are over 40 minutes. But if you are having meetings for 30 minutes or if just a one-on-one, keep the free version, guys. You don't have to pay for this. It's amazing. I really love this app. So now that we're in the screen here, I'm gonna go to my account. If you don't have one, set one up. Super easy. Okay, let me just host a meeting right now with video on. All right, so this is Zoom. My laptop is now on the desk, and as you can see, I'm looking down. You can kind of see this double chin here, you know, because I'm fat, and that's what happens. It's unflattering. I don't like the way I look when I look down like this at all. I gotta lose weight. Okay, so now let's see how it looks when it's on the laptop stand. Voila! It's an improvement, guys. It's a big improvement. As you can tell, right here, you can see a little bit more chiseled. My face looks better. My eyes are bigger because they're not squinting looking down. I can stand up or sit up tall. And I just prefer this so much more. Which also takes me to the next thing that I want to talk about, lighting. Now, just like when you go into a presentation in real life or you go meet with people, you want to look your best. You dress nice, you know, you just want to have a good appearance. Same thing with Zoom, treat it the same way. And so what I do is I usually look for natural light somewhere in my house, and that's where I set up and have my calls. Here, right now, I have this light because I'm actually shooting for that camera. This is my goal, is for YouTube. But outside of that, look for natural light. So that's my tip number one. A laptop stand is actually really good for you for 2 reasons. It's gonna make you look nicer, and 2, you can actually work on your posture with it. You don't wanna be leaning or hunching forward. It's not good for you. Tip number 2 is actually inside of Zoom. So we're gonna go down here, click on this arrow, and then go to video settings. In video settings, you'll already see that I have this up. I think I always have this on, mirror my video. And the reason is this: if I raise my left hand, I want to see my left hand on the left side of the screen, not on the right side, and it throws me off. So I mirror my video so it looks like I'm looking in a mirror. And the next one, touch up my appearance, because I want to look good on video. Hey, look at that. It's like a filter on Instagram. I now look beautiful. All right, so that was my second tip, which is gonna lead me to my third and really my favorite tip. And this one is virtual backgrounds. Back where we're at, click on this, you will go to virtual backgrounds. Now, most of us will have some already built in. There's a really cool one here, this one. I was using this when I first got the idea or was first told about virtual backgrounds. I like it, I'm at the beach. Even though I'm stuck at home, I'm at the beach. Hawaii, here I am. But I'm not. So, depending on who I'm meeting with, I have different backgrounds. I will have this if I'm meeting with someone more professional. It's a clean background, shows like a house. It's not my house, but it's a house. And it's clean, there's no one there. And the reason I like virtual backgrounds is because of this. I usually work in the living room, and let's say my daughter's running around, my fiance is walking around, and my house is a mess because I have not picked up because I'm quarantined and I'm becoming lazy. I don't want you to see that. So what this does, it gives you my own background. You can't see anything behind me. All you see is me, and that's all I want you to see. Now, if I'm hanging out with my friends, of course, I become a little bit more playful. This is my virtual background of choice, The Simpsons. I'm gonna keep this one up while I keep working on this tutorial. So now on to tip number 4. What you want to do is you want to add the extension for your Firefox or Chrome, if that's the browser you use, and add the Zoom scheduler. I have it already. So now let's go to my schedule. I use Google Calendar all the time, and I want to make an event on the 29th. Go to more options, and you'll see it right here. Make it a Zoom meeting. Click on that, and voila, like magic. All the information appears, the link, the ID, if you're gonna call in, it's so easy. And so it gives you a title. I'm gonna change it to Zoom meeting, new TV show. And I'm gonna invite my buddy, Tony, who I've been working with. And that's it. Hit save. It's gonna ask to send it. Hey Tony, we're having a meeting, buddy, on the 29th. Yeah. And voila, there it is. Perfect. Now on to step number 5. And I'm back here, and let's say I want to go up here. Oh, did you see that? You see how this floating menu bar just popped up? Well, this can get very annoying, and it can stop you from going to the browser. It makes it more difficult. So to get rid of it, you go over here to more. Click on that, go down to hide floating meeting controls, and now it's gone, like magic. So now I can go up here and I can move things around in my browser. And let's say I need it again, hit the escape button, and voila, it's there. All right, now on to tip number 6. We're gonna go up here to manage participants. Click on it. All right, perfect. Right now it's just me. But if you had a group of 5 or more and you were doing a presentation, it's really important for you to control the sound, because if there's a lot of mics on at the same time, you're hearing everyone, whether they're talking or not, because it's picking up all the sound. And you gotta remember, everyone's home right now. So you're gonna hear dogs, you're gonna hear babies screaming, you're gonna hear kids running around, TV. So what I do is I go over here and mute all. Continue. And now I'm the only one that you can listen to because I'm the one giving that presentation. Of course, if there are people in that call that need to speak, you can unmute them just like this. You mute, unmute. It's very, very easy. And this is a great way to control the presentation because you don't want people to get distracted or can't hear you because of someone else's mic. And that now leads us to tip numero 7. Number 7. You're gonna click on the more button, which will bring up live on Facebook. And now I learned about this just this week. I was on a conference call with someone else and they were leading their group and they were live streaming it to their Facebook Live groups. And the reason is because he's building his brand. He's a business owner and he's building his business and he wants other people to see what he's sharing. So not everyone can tune in to the live Zoom call. You can record it, but it's also a really good use of Facebook to have it on a group. And live is even better because it's live, but it'll live there forever until you decide to take it down. Now, here's the thing that I learned about Facebook. The algorithm is very different when it comes to groups. When it comes to a business and personal, they don't share as much. It doesn't have that big of a reach. They've been changing things because they want you to pay. But on groups, they want people to keep community together. So somehow their algorithms push that information out further. And he had done a test. He had something on the business page and on the group page. And the group page was seen by way more people, even though his business has more people following it. Interesting. So that's a hack in itself. How to use Facebook groups. Now, with this, all you gotta do is click on this button, Live on Facebook. And it's gonna take me to my Facebook. And then it's gonna ask me, where do I wanna share this? You wanna share it on a page. I mean, you can share it on your personal, you can share it on a business, you can share it in a group. I have a page that I have, and I'm gonna go to my Instadat account, which happens to be a series that I'm working on right now with Tony. And next. And now it's connecting Zoom to Facebook Live. And there you have it. It'll take about 2 to 3 minutes before it actually goes live, so you wanna do this in advance and have it prepped. Definitely practice this before you do it. Let me get out because I'm not trying to go live right now. Okay. So now it's time to hear from you. Which of these 7 tips was your favorite and why? And did I miss anything? Are there any other tips that you're using right now on Zoom that you wanna share? Put them in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to our channel. We wanna put more content out for you. And don't forget to smash that like button. All right, till next time, be safe and stay productive.